What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Money, and we're back at it again. And this time around, I just want to cover quickly the world of sports. And yesterday, we had a terrific tournament at Empress Palace by Golden Gloves, Rodney Berman, and we saw some beautiful fights from the beginning of the card. And I think one of the big fights that we saw. For me, fight of the night was Gift Bolo and Ntetelelo Nkosi. Ntetelelo Nkosi and Gift Bolo was the fight of the night for me. I really enjoyed that fight. I believe both boxers really kept, gave a good account of themselves in terms of Gift Bolo moving around. He's a veteran, I think 35 years old, moving around boxing. And Nkosi looks like he hydrated very well because he was very big. I'm sure he was a middleweight in the fight, and he looked very big. I wouldn't be surprised if you said he was even, excuse me, higher than middleweight. So that was a good fight. Ntetelelo won by points decision. That was a good. And again, we saw the boy Keanu KoopMan. They're still building him up. He's a boxer that is coming up, very lengthy, very good. But I think when he gets good competition, he will start seeing that he does not have power. So Keanu has to use power. He fought De Klerk, Peter De Klerk. Peter De Klerk is a okay. Let's respect other boxers. He's not such a good boxer or such a good opponent for KoopMan. He stopped him in the second round. Peter is a journeyman. He's there to be made to make records out of. He's that fighter. Very important. Those fighters are also important because they also improve, and because they have fought in big stages, they get called up for many fights a lot. So again, we had the co-main event, which was Keaton Gomes fighting Joshua Pretorius. Joshua Pretorius, I said it last time that he he doesn't, because heavyweights depend heavily on their power. So when the power does not work, when a heavyweight cannot box, then the heavyweight is in trouble. You understand? And I don't even think that Pretorius is even that strong. Joshua is not even that strong. He's an okay boxer. I think he clocked the scale at 107 kilograms, somewhere there. Not too heavy, not too strong, not too chubby, but when you won the titles of SA title, for me it was a big mistake, and it was just his night that day that he could have that amount of power. But Keaton Gomes is an explosive fighter. You can see he comes from the same camp as Kevin Lerena. Very strong, very explosive. When he touches you, and he makes you feel it. So congratulations are in order for Keaton Gomes for keeping his belt, the ABU and the South African heavyweight title. Very good boxer, very sound boxer, and looks like he has a heart also. There's other boxers you see, they've got the skill, they've got the cardio, but they don't have the heart. So with Keaton Gomes, you see, you get that feeling that he has a heart also. For our main event, we have Kevin Lerena versus Ryad Merhy, whatever. I can't pronounce his name properly. Don't want to butcher it, but I'll post it on the so that you guys can see it. Kevin got a boxer that was not too heavy in terms of the work rate. Kevin got lucky that this boxer was not bigger than him. I think this bridger weight is a good weight for Kevin because Kevin is not a full blown heavyweight, to be honest with you. And I know you're going to say guys like Mike Tyson and The others, Holyfield, were not big heavyweights also, but it's not the case. Their boxing IQ was far superior than Kevin's one. So Kevin needs, when he fights boxers that are a bit heavier than him, he fears the jab. We saw that with David Dubois, Daniel Dubois. I keep on saying David. Daniel Dubois, Triple D, when he fought him, that when Kevin started tasting the power, Kevin was becoming gun shy. And he was working nicely in the first rounds when he dropped Dubois. But when he started tasting the power back, it was an issue. And Kevin got someone here that he could work with, who could box with. And when it comes to boxing alone, IQ, Kevin's IQ is very high. The type of boxing where it's almost like a sparring match at Olympic style, like who can touch the other one more. Kevin Lerena excels in that. He will touch you on the body, on the head. He's got that movement of Mike Tyson. He's very good. Even though I think in this fight, if he did that enough, if he moved and created more angles, he could have stopped this boy. You could see with the power that Kevin hits harder, but Kevin felt something when that boy hit him, and he was comfortable with just cruising to the 12th round. And that's the problem that Kevin is going to have going forward if he's not fighting in South Africa, because I think Kevin is one of the highest paid boxers we have in South Africa. If he's not fighting in South Africa, he will always have a problem of winning the judge's decision, because of he is not active enough, and he does not go for the knockout. You understand? It's those boxers, if the knockout come, it will come. No, create the knockout and let the judges see you constantly wanting to knock your opponent out, and you can win in like that. So you'll never know. When you leave it to judges, you might get a situation like Rolly Romero fighting a 40-year-old man that dropped him, and that was winning in the scorecard of every judge. And they buy referees to stop the match. I mean, very embarrassing. One of the most embarrassing moments in life, for a referee to stop a fight when boxers are throwing hands like that. I hope you guys saw what I'm talking about. And yeah, so that was it. I wanted to report on this thing of Kevin Lerena. His fight was very good. I think, and again on the UFC, guys, we saw something very interesting on the UFC, where Rosenberg lost his fight against the what you call this Brazilian guy. Very good fight. Let me see if I can get that quickly for you guys. It was crazy. I was watching that also while watching the boxing, because it was playing almost at the same time, and it was very refreshing to see this guy taking Rosenberg down in a matter of seconds and submitting him with a rear naked choke. And Johnny Walker also winning there. Also a crazy fight. Johnny was beating Smith, and the main event was Rosenberg and what's this guy's name? Uh, Almeida. Almeida. It's a Brazilian Portuguese name, so don't. I'll just post it on the so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But anyway, that was good. Fairly good weekend for Golden Gloves, coming back to Golden Gloves here in South Africa. We're seeing some good fights that I'll be commenting on, some tournaments that are coming up. Specifically, I'll be speaking about Lovuyo Sizane versus Lebogang Mushitwa. You guys don't want to know the story about that fight, but I'll be telling you all about that. It's your boy King053. Now and then I do sport commentary, especially boxing, especially MMA. That's the type of things that I'm into. You guys know I'm a professional boxer myself, so I've got very deep insight when it comes to that. And Until next time, I salute you. Please hit the subscribe button and give me your comments on how you felt the Golden Gloves tournament went, or even tell me what you think about this Rolly Romero decision that the referee has to stop the fight like that in the middle of nowhere. It's your boy King 053. Until next time, I salute you.